Well, buying an e-reader could be so overwhelming with all these options out there in the market. But fear not, in this video, after 6 months using the Kindle Paperwhite 11th generation, I'll break it down for you and tell you if it's exactly worth buying it, which is not, or yes or no. So here we go. Actually very important nowadays, I would say, from my own perspective, to have an e-reader. Simply because going around with books is not like the old school thing. Tablets would give you a lot of distractions. You won't be able to focus when you're actually using it compared to using an e-reader. Kindle Paperwhite 6.8 11th generation. As you can see here, it's like very sleek. The design is very simple. You could see that at the edges, smaller edges, it looks much more modern. And it came now finally with a USB-C exit. So we can charge it to the USB-C instead of the old ones. And here we are going through to just check how this product looks like. Main strong points about this, I would say in the specifications, they went up with 6.8 inches. And trust me, this is a much bigger of a difference. Like when you hold it in your hand, you'll understand what I'm talking about. They say also it's 20% faster page turn than other ones. I noticed that it's faster than my older Kindles. And the battery life here is actually insane. The battery life, I literally charge it like I forget that I even have to charge it sometimes. So the screen is really fantastic. It doesn't reflect the sunlight. You can read in a direct sunlight. It deflects the light really well. And then the greatest finally are that they are actually allowing us to have both. Like you could see, like you could change the brightness on it, but also you could change the warmth. So you can go very warm, and this is very nice when you're reading indoors because it gives you like, I don't know, the option or the ability to change from this to that. A really good thing, which is I really always use when I am in bed, is the dark mode. So if you go, for example, like the book I'm reading right now, I really highly recommend it. Homodeus, really nice book. The background would be black. Ink would be white, and this one, if I are reading like in bed or in a dark room like myself, like I do every night before I go to bed, this one is very, very useful. Like it's very good to have this option because basically I would say 90% of the time I'm reading on the dark mode, not on the light mode. Kindle is always known for their powerful dictionaries. It's so nice that you can just like press on a word and then kaboom. And this is offline actually. You get like a definition, what is however means. The sensitivity feels like it's so sleek. And it's like when you move, like you could sweep, you could touch. It's very sleek compared to other e-readers. Like you could see that Kindle, they have been actually in the market for a really long time. And you could see from the build, it doesn't feel cheap. The screen is very responsive. The only downside, I would say, like for the ones who like to use buttons to press, like to go forward, next page, back page, this one doesn't have any buttons. You have also like the ability of taking notes, and this is really nice because if you take notes here, you can sync it with all your other devices. So if I take a note, for example, like go like this, highlight here, I can undo it, take a note, or even share this text. And then when you take the notes, then they will appear, for example, up here. Then you could see the notes and highlights. And this is all the notes I've been taking, and it's been synced, or it will be synced with all my other devices. I have actually reviewed also one of the other strong competitors in the market, which is the Pocketbook Lux 5. You can see it in the video that's gonna appear somewhere here. And to be honest, like after 6 months, I'm so happy with this purchase. I think the Kindle is really a strong competitor. It's worth the money. The performance is actually great, and it's worth paying this extra dollars to get this instead of like other cheaper competitors in the market. You can check also, like I would highly recommend you to check the video for the next one, and I'll be reviewing another product as well. I would also highlight that this video is not sponsored by any means, so this is my honest review like I always do with products that I would purchase myself. Subscribe and drop a like, that will help me to monetize my channel. And don't forget to check out my next video if you haven't made up your mind if you want the Kindle or you want something else.